All right, who wants a Trader Joe's haul today? Let me know. Okay, this was definitely the biggest Trader Joe's haul I've had in a really long time. I've got some staples and some newbies, so let's dive in. Sometimes I like to get this grilled chicken strips. It just makes it so much easier. Got some chicken sausage. This cheese is the shit. Thank you, Danielle. Got some romaine hearts. My husband and I do a lot of salad, and then I like to add in this vegan Caesar dressing and some red cabbage with carrots. Got some spinach to saute. Got the fruit. I like cantaloupe, strawberries, bananas, apples. I got a lemon, avocado, because I'm going to be doing avocado toast with cherry tomatoes and these microgreens. Got this Southwest saute bowl, which I'll probably have for lunch. A couple bars, Perfect bars, and these Aloha bars. Go check out the protein bar review Danielle and I did probably about a few months ago now. Got this asparagus risotto. This is so bomb. Then trying this ricotta and lemon zest. I'm obsessed with lemon. Some cauliflower gnocchi, some pumpkin Pop-Tarts, aka pastries, almond, cashew, macadamia nut beverage. Super stoked about that. I've been wanting to try this peanut butter protein granola, so snagged some of that. I've heard incredible things about this pumpkin chocolate chunk oatmeal cookie mix, so I'm pumped to try that this weekend maybe. The bread rolls I'm obsessed with, some sprouted grain bread, and then tortillas. And all of this was about $100. And that's the most I've spent at Trader Joe's in a long time, but this should last at least a week to 2 weeks. So once upon a time, I used to be really strict with food. I would never eat dairy. I would never eat Greek yogurt. I wouldn't eat processed food. I wouldn't eat bread. I wouldn't eat anything that wasn't organic. I wouldn't eat anything that wasn't prepared usually at home. I also wouldn't go to drive-thrus. I'd never eat fast food. I never drank milk. Nothing. Barely drank. Like anything but water. I was really, really strict. I would work out all the time, and I was kind of anal, basically, about my diet and exercise. And I lived a very restricted life because I thought that's what it meant to be healthy. I thought if I was going to be healthy, that I had to eat all the healthiest food. And I ended up creating kind of what's called orthorexia, which is an obsession with clean eating, an obsession with exercising. It could be either or. And I kind of trapped myself into this thinking and way of living. And I was basically obsessed with getting as small and as lean and as tiny as possible. And then one day my body was just done. It was done, and I recognized that what I was doing wasn't sustainable. It wasn't actually mentally and emotionally healthy. I was consumed with the thought of food and my next meal and how much I could eat, how much I would allow myself to eat. And finally I hit my breaking point one day, and I knew that I had to start to heal my relationship with food. I need you to come get me. And so I stopped working out hardcore for like 6 months, and I just did yoga and I would walk the dogs, and that was basically it. And then I started healing my relationship with food, and that took, and I knew that I needed to back off working out so much because my body was literally falling apart. Some days I could barely walk. My hips would give out. I would be on a walk with my dogs, and I would call my husband and I'd be like, I can't walk home. So then I started healing my relationship with food, which was an up and down experience to say the least. And also started working on my body image and my self-worth, and I started to break the tie that I had created from my self-worth to my physical body and the way I looked and my aesthetics. Especially being in the fitness industry, that can be really hard to do because we as trainers and instructors and people who want to be known in the fitness industry, I guess you could say, which is not that important to me as much anymore. You're kind of like your own walking billboard, so there's like a lot of pressure to look and be perfect and have this perfect ideal shape. So I started to disassociate my worth with what I looked like, and it was just such a crazy journey because I had finally started to allow myself to try food again that I hadn't let myself had for years, and I started to incorporate things back in slowly over time and started to learn how to trust myself. So I finally allowed myself to have freedom around all kinds of food, and I explored a lot of different dietary styles, from vegan to paleo to vegetarian, so on and so forth. And I realized for me personally what really feels aligned and feels right and the most authentic is a variety of foods, and listening to my body and seeing the way my body physically reacts to what I eat, and having a balance between indulging in certain types of food versus also I didn't have to work out 6 days a week for an hour or more, or even 2 times a day, or that I didn't have to constantly do cardio. And so honestly, what I can say now is that I'm in the best place. So balancing out food that makes me feel good, that is fuel for my body, and learning how to incorporate all kinds of food into my life, and also how to not exercise as a way to punish my body, but as a way to celebrate my body and to feel good. And now I'm in the best place I've ever been, feeling great in my body, feeling connected to my body, feeling good about food and where I'm at with food, and really taking care of myself from the inside out, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. I feel this is the best I've ever felt in a long time. And I know that life is cyclical, so things come around and go up and then go down. And so it's really important that we don't become attached and dogmatic in our thinking and become too strict, and learn how to ebb and flow and be flexible and learn how to bend so we don't break. And so if you are someone that's struggling with anything that I've shared, I want you to know I'm here for you. If you'd like to reach out to me personally and schedule a time to talk, I do have opening for one-on-one clients. Whether you are looking to have a healthier relationship with food, or you need help getting moving and you want to do good to your body, holler at your girl, let me know.